was listening to a Steve Earle song called Ben McCullough, and it's about these brothers in the Civil War, and they had their general's named Ben McCullough, and he's an evil bastard. But he wrote it through one of the eyes of the brothers, you know. I was like, man, I've never written a song through somebody else's eyes in another time like that, so I wanted to write about it, this mafia hitman. I wrote the whole song, and I didn't have the name of the guy yet. And everything was set out. So I got the phone book out. Found a Patrick. Then I liked the movie Shawshank Redemption a lot, and his name's Andy Defrayne, so I just gave him the last name of Defrayne. I was born on a cold November evening in this apartment in Brooklyn, New York. And my mother, she was just 16, but she died from the bleeding. And my father, he despised me evermore. And he was a butcher. Sometimes that booze had pushed him right out over the edge of the dark. But he died in his sleep with my knife stuck deep right into the core of his wicked heart. And my name's Patrick Defrayne. And I take souls for pay. And I work alone, and I got this hatred in my bones. And if you meet me, it's the end of your days. And if you meet me, it's the end of your days. Well, I was just 12 and had to fend for myself on the blocks of these dirty streets. I gambled and robbed, and I worked all the jobs for the wise guys and the crooks and the cheats. I played by their rules, and soon I dropped out of school. I slowly worked my way up the ranks, and my only concern was to learn how to earn and to always pay back those bosses with my thanks. I got good behind the wheel of an automobile, and I drove on many getaways. But one night I got pinched, but I never flinched. And they locked me up for 2,000 days. And my name is Patrick Defrayne. And I take souls for pay. And I can never be made for all these dues that I paid, 'cause I got some Irish blood running through my veins. Got a little Irish blood running through my veins. The sun had just risen. Let me out of prison in the fall of 1923. My friend Jimmy, he said, listen, the boss, he's got some business, and we both think it's a good opportunity. Said he wants me to go down to Chicago, meet this man. He's been running our hotels. He's been talking to the cops. He skimmed way too much off the top. And we'd like for you to send him straight to hell. My name is Patrick Defrayne, and I take souls to pay. And I still remember my first, how those 2 bullets burst right through his brain and sent him straight to his grave. Yeah, I swear it sent him straight to his grave. Now, 20 years have gone by, in the blink of an eye, and I've widowed the wives of many men. And I've used guns and I've used knives to bring death to their lives. And tonight, I'm out on that street once again. I just drove to the address. I had stuff there in my vest. A block away, I parked the car, and I rang that doorbell just as the hammer fell, and 3 bullets, they pierced into my heart. In the darkness, there was death. It swallowed my last breath. My knees buckled, and I collapsed there on the ground. The pattern on my chest proved those bullets came from the best, and that there was a brand new kid in town. And my name is Patrick Defrayne, and I take souls for pay. And I can never be made for all these dues that I paid. 'Cause I've got this Irish blood running through my veins. My name is Patrick Defrayne.